Ladies and gentlemen, foodies all over Southwest Florida, it is that time of year. It is our favorite time of the holiday season. Restaurant Week is back December 2nd through the 15th. We have tons and tons of great food, great dishes, awesome drinks, and we're doing it all for a great cause, because if you've been following us these past years, you know that Restaurant Week benefits resort and hospitality students at Florida Gulf Coast University. $1 from every meal sold is going to benefit them for a scholarship so they can continue their careers here in Southwest Florida. We have Melvin on the camera today. We are at Lamoraga, Naples. We are celebrating Restaurant Week. My name is Rafael Feliciano, and like we said, if you've been joining us, you know Restaurant Week. It's that time of year where you get to experience great food for an awesome price. 3-course menus that start at $26 and $36. Some restaurants have upgraded menus. Some restaurants are doing lunch, but everyone is giving back to a good cause. $1 from every meal sold goes to our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. This Restaurant Week is powered by Linga. Linga is an awesome back-of-house cloud service for restaurants, hotels, and hospitality businesses. We're awesome to have them on board. We also thank our friends at Porter Wright and the Greg Norman Collection at Miramar Outlets for being great supporters and sponsors of this event. Whew. Tom, I gotta get through all these words. I gotta say everything.
I'm tired just listening to you. How are you doing?
How are you, man?
Well.
So Tom and I are laughing because we've done this. We've sat in these chairs and done this quite a few times already.
I know. I see you, twice every year. For every time a restaurant week comes around, I serve you my food. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're having a lot of fun together. We certainly always appreciate Restaurant Week, and it's something fun for us, something fun for the guests, and all over Southwest Florida. And again, eating is supposed to be a good time. And
eating is supposed to be a good time. And when Tom and I, we were talking about this, we have a lot of new restaurants on this Restaurant Week, so you want to make sure you visit sizzlerestaurantweek.com. We have 67 restaurants, 2 less than last Restaurant Week, but the quality is there. And as a restaurateur, how do you feel, the restaurants that have come on board, how do you feel about the growth of this event?
I think you guys have done a great job over the last couple of years, and we've certainly noticed an influx during the Restaurant Week.
I'm trying to get these good compliments from Tom.
And you can pay me later, by the way. No, but it's true. Again, it helps us to play and enjoy what we like to do in the back, is be creative and come up with new things and just one special. It kind of lets us know what our client and customers want and need, and So we've been part of it from the beginning and moving forward.
I can definitely say the one thing that is awesome about Lamoraga as a participant for Restaurant Week is you're always, I don't want to say always because that's kind of locking you in, but I've always remember you having new dishes. You guys try new things. This is new to Restaurant Week. Haven't seen this. I'm sure there's other dishes on your $56 menu.
Yeah, we try to balance between dishes that we already have on our regular menu, and then also we want to feature the ones that people haven't seen before. And our menu is let's say we have a revolving door. The bottom 10 get dropped off, and we bring in new things. And we have to salute the vegans. They certainly always keep us on our toes, and it's been a great ride with them with that movement and lifestyle. And lets us learn. Vegan? I am not vegan, but I certainly have no problem eating vegan when it's done right. And this is where Chef and I and the back of the kitchen, we sample things, we bring things in, and again, I think a healthy lifestyle. Why not?
Absolutely. Well, so we are here at Lamoraga. If you're just tuning in, check this place out. They're on Restaurant Week. They're part of the restaurants. They're here in Naples. We're on US 41. We are, next to where you tell me
we are. We are 1 mile south of Pine Ridge. How's that? It's pretty easy. Right across from Park Shore Drive. And look how much sun this is. Again, this was what we were thinking about when we built this restaurant. That we wanted to have a bright, sunny place. It's the Florida. We don't want to eat in a dungeon.
Melvin's going to show you. I mean, the restaurant's empty right now because you open at 4 o'clock, but the restaurant's absolutely beautiful. Right around dinner time, you'll see this place packed, have some great cocktails, lots of great food. Now, if you've never been to Lamoraga, Tom, and I know, the food here is it changes, but it stays to the same concept. Tell us about Lamoraga's food for those that don't know.
Sure. So first of all, as you just saw, I mean, it's a very modern, place of business, very unique, and this is why we feel we have something very unique here in Naples. With having said that, our food is, I call it some traditional, but always with a twist. And we always take
with a twist. Okay.
We always take something ordinary and we try to put our own spin on it, or just come up and create some brand new items. We certainly feel that we can cater to anybody's wants and likes and needs. Again, whether it's vegan, whether it's gluten-free, whether it's any type of issues, we will try to make sure that you're taken care of. And again, going back to, it's not only the vegans that can have a good meal, but also the carnivores or the vegetarians. Everybody's happy here.
Everyone's happy here. If you're just tuning in, Rafael Feliciano, we have Tom, owner here at Lamoraga Restaurant. We're celebrating Restaurant Week. It starts December 2nd through December 15th. It is 14 days of amazing food. Some of the dishes that you're seeing in front of us here right now, we're about to dive right into it. If you want to see a list of all the restaurants participating, all the menus, they're going to be posted. SizzleRestaurantWeek.com. Follow us, share the event. Don't forget, you dine with purpose when you dine during Restaurant Week. $1 from every meal sold goes to the Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. And one more time, I want to shout out our sponsors. Restaurant Week is powered by Linga POS, back of house restaurant service. Amazing cloud system. Also, our friends at Porter Wright and Greg Norman Collection. So, Tom, let's get into this. We've done this because I'm looking at this food. I'm getting hungry. Everyone's getting hungry. Where do we start in the dishes that we have?
Well, in the dishes that we have right here, you're zooming in on our bocarones right here. This is a very traditional Spanish or Italian dish. It is marinated white anchovies that are so delicate, and I know some people think anchovies disgusting. These are just fantastic, and
anchovies disgusting. I'm about to make
we're serving them just very plainly in olive oil, with a just freshly grilled garlic bread, and it's just a phenomenal little appetizer, as I like to call it, and they're just wonderful. They're wonderful little guys. There's no bones in there, and they just fall apart in your mouth, and it's delicious. I'm sorry, I'm starving too, so since I waited for lunch here.
It's simple. See, I normally have it on my Caesar salad. Throw that on. Great dish, really simple. Has a nice sweetness to it as well. And this is something more towards, what you say, the Mediterranean side?
100%. Yeah, it's a very classic dish in the Mediterranean, whether it's Portugal, Greece, Spain, Italy, even in France. I mean, it's just such a classic. And it's almost sad that you only find them either on pizza when they're not marinated like this, or like you just said, in a good restaurant with a really nice Caesar salad. Exactly.
Now, this is you have a $36 menu.
Correct.
You have a $56 menu, so you have other appetizer options. What other dishes can we expect from your Restaurant Week menu?
We have a stuffed mushroom cap with creamed spinach and artichokes inside with melted cheese on top. We have a new fattoush salad, which is more of a Middle Eastern salad we're based on. Just a mixed salad with tomatoes, cucumbers, romaine lettuce, and a mint sumac, which is a Turkish spice vinaigrette. It's just a really fun salad instead of the usual leafy greens.
Yeah, giving it some flavor. Listen, this town, and I'm going to say this on the record, Southwest Florida needs more flavor. I personally feel that way. So if any time that's exciting to hear, the sauces and the spices and putting those in your dishes.
Sure.
Okay, great. So we have some of those dishes. Now we're going to move into some entrees.
Okay.
What do you have? Well, let's start here because this is looking delicious.
So here again, doesn't this look beautiful? This is one of our.
Absolutely.
Then this is one of our vegan dishes. I was going to make you taste it first. So this is vegan pasta with a mushroom and
Whoa, this is a vegan
sausage.
pasta?
Yes, beyond
All right, so
sausage.
I have to be really honest with you. And Guy's going to think I'm crazy. I tasted this. We took photos of this dish. And I was like, all right, let me just go ahead and take a piece off the top. I swear on my life.
Be careful.
I never thought that was vegan.
Yep.
That is
again, the
super
myth, and
cool.
it's almost to a point where we want to start taking the vegan sign off our menu. So it's not just a vegan eat; it's a fantastic dish. We've had we actually have it on our regular menu now all the time, and it's one of our servers' favorite ones.
Dang, dude.
And it tastes like regular fennel sausage, and then truffle oil and fake vegan cream. This actually used to be one of my favorite pasta dishes in Europe, and then playing around in the back in the kitchen with chef and trying to create some things. I was like, what about this? Once Beyond Sausage came out,
how much of a impact have you seen? And I'm not going to say vegan, the plant-based community really come into your restaurant, or affect your restaurant?
What we've realized, it's not just the plant-based diet seekers. Rather, it's the combination of. And either you're in some small strip mall of a veg or veg restaurant, and then you're only catered with that type of food, it's just not a good atmosphere in general.
Yeah.
And this is what we found, that it's the balance of the meat and the vegan in a beautiful setting that everybody's having a good time and leaves happy.
Presentation is you're eating with your eyes before you're eating.
100%.
Eating with your eyes before you're eating with your mouth.
100%.
That is really good. And we do have some vegan friends. We have a lot of people, because there's a lot of restaurant groups on Facebook, and we've posted, Restaurant Week is coming. The number one question, especially from some groups, is, are they offering vegan, vegetarian-friendly dishes? That is really good. I would eat that every single time, not feel guilty about it.
100%.
100%. Now, for those that are not plant-based or vegan, we do have something for you. This isn't a plant, right? This is real meat.
That is real meat on the bone, and yes, it's quite the contrast, right?
Yeah.
Also, another item on our regular menu that we came up. Yeah, why don't you go ahead while I talk?
Yeah, let Tom talk. I'm gonna cut.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the dishes we're always seeking for, the right quality of food. And when our vendor came by with this, it's actually a Duroc pork. A Duroc is a specific pig breed, small farm or smallish farm up in Minnesota, and we sampled that, and it is just fantastic. It's a 14-ounce bone-in pork chop, delicious with roasted Brussels sprouts, roasted fingerling potatoes, with a spice rum demi-glace.
Now, this is something you've had before, right?
We've played with it, but again, the quality of the pork never didn't satisfy us. The consistency of, and then all of a sudden, while it's on our menu, we had to search for the right type. And then with this one, we feel like they made the promise that they would be able to supply 12 months out of the year.
It wouldn't be Restaurant Week if we didn't feed our camera guy. We got Melvin back there making sure he's eating.
And it is a clean fork, I noticed that.
It is. I did. I got a new fork for him.
Well, that was my fork.
I'm sorry. Listen, we got more.
I lied.
We got more.
So, but yeah, I'm really excited about that dish, and it's just something different from the usual beef or chicken.
Yeah.
Pork is a very difficult meat to keep juicy on the inside, and this is certainly one that we felt comfortable with to maintain through the year.
Well, the best part about this is, you're giving kind of that surf and turf options. You're giving people a little bit of vegan, a little bit of the fish in the beginning. You have the pork, and you have other entrees. Where's some of the other entrees that we don't have in front of us, but you're offering for Restaurant Week?
Some of the other entrees that we have is, paella in our restaurant has always been one of our classic number one dishes, and we actually expanded to
one of my favorite places to get paella.
Not only the seafood paella that we always had, but now we carry a meat lovers, or I call it it's a meat paella, but I call it meat lovers paella.
Let's go.
And with beef, pork, chorizo, and chicken thigh on top. Just delicious. Swordfish
you
is
didn't have
back.
that before.
We did not, but we convinced Chef, because it is sometimes a little difficult, especially coming in the busy season.
The reason I know is my dad loves Lamoraga, and we came in. He always wants to have the paella, but he has a seafood allergy.
Well, now we can come in.
Now we can come in. Oh, perfect. Okay.
And going back again, we will also have vegan paella. Again, it's such a classic
What's going to
dish.
go in a vegan paella?
Primarily
A lot more of that.
No, actually, we'll just use fresh vegetables, and then obviously the bomba rice that we use, which is a traditional
And these
Spanish
are available
rice.
for Restaurant Week?
These are actually on our traditional menu. The meat lovers, the meat paella will be on the Restaurant Week.
That's all that matters to me.
And
that's going to be on Restaurant Week. And that's what we're going to go for.
Right. So yeah. Again, we have beef dishes, we have pasta dishes, we have seafood dishes, and anything that crawls and doesn't crawl, we got it.
Anything that crawls or doesn't crawl, we
that
got
sound
it.
too good, right?
I don't know if we're going to use
Not
that
a
for
good seller.
I don't.
Cut.
You should not ever say that. I mean, it's cool, it's funny, but I don't. Yeah. If it crawls, if it doesn't crawl, Lamoraga has it. Okay, so now we're gonna move into. So we got through the first course, we got through the second course of your Restaurant Week experience. Now we're gonna go into the dessert course.
Yeah. I'm actually really excited about this. Again, always trying to find something better for our customers.
Put that in the light a little bit.
And we can't take credit for this. This is actually from a small company, Gelato & Co. Off of 5th Avenue downtown. And they, chef and that company created something that we're also, again, very proud of. It's a chocolate, and there's a strawberry layer in there, ganache cake. And I want you to try it. It is just to die for. We do not make it in-house, but...
all right, I got multiple forks here. Trying to find some of that strawberry in there. Oh yeah, well, it's raspberry, you said, right?
No, it's strawberry.
Strawberry?
It's just a decorative raspberry on top.
Oh man.
So you
Tom,
cut all
go
the
get
good
some.
stuff over here. I'm gonna.
Sorry, dude. Look at this. Every Restaurant Week,
Cheers.
I gain like 20 pounds. Here it is. Cheers. You should serve this with a little cup of milk. I think that should be, or almond milk if you're vegan, whatever. Cashew milk. That's really good.
Well, it's kind of funny that you brought it up because this dish is vegan.
No.
So that's why this time I kind of drug you into it. Yes, you can have this.
You set me up.
I did. I mean, and that's one of those things where we're trying to. And again, we're not trying to make vegan dishes that taste like something else. Rather than we just want them to taste so good that you wouldn't be able to tell.
Absolutely. I think it's really awesome to see that a restaurant like yourself is you're taking ownership into it. You're like, we do vegan dishes. We also have a really great regular menu. And, sometimes you see restaurants, they kind of do a few dishes here and there to kind of suffice for that person.
Absolutely.
But you're really kind of owning into it, and that's really great.
Well, yeah, and we just kind of chose these two vegan dishes by chance. Didn't really think about it. We've talked about vegan quite a bit. And then on the other hand, we have the steak or the pork chop. We did add fresh oysters on our menu. We got stone crabs on our menu. I mean, we have steak tartare. I mean, you can't get any beefier than that. So again, to me, it's the blend. It's if you want this, we got it. If you want that, we got it too.
Awesome, Tom. I want to thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Tom it's really hard to start these Restaurant Week videos with Tom because he's a pro, not just a former pro, but also a pro at Restaurant Week. I have to drop it in every. Listen, if you've been tuning in, thank you so much. Restaurant Week, it is right around the corner. We are about 2 weeks away. December 2nd through the 15th, we have over 65 of the best restaurants in Southwest Florida, 3-course menus, 2-course lunches, all for a good cause, because when you dine during Restaurant Week, $1 from every meal sold goes to a student here in Southwest Florida at Florida Gulf Coast University looking to go into the resort and hospitality management field. So you're dining when you dine with purpose. That's the hashtag that we use. So hashtag Sizzle SWFL, hashtag dine with purpose. If you want to see all our restaurants, all our menus, go to sizzlerestaurantweek.com. My name is Rafael Feliciano. We have Tom. We're here at Lamoraga, and we are out because someone has to eat all this wonderful vegan food, and it's not going to be you.
Cheers.
Cheers.